Hello. This is Max Mara here with more stories of crime handle and intrigue from the TokyoReporter.com. So let's get started. Let me see here. We're going to get an update, I think, on a triple homicide. And so let's take a look. What we have is, oh yes, this boy right here. A man suspected in killing up family members in Shizuoka found with self-inflicted stab wounds. Tokyo Reporter staff, August 3rd, 2024. Shizuoka, a 27-year-old man who had been sought over the fatal stabbing of 3 family members at their residence on Sunday, has been taken in custody, police have revealed on Tuesday night. Police in Tottori City, Tottori Prefecture, apprehended Koichi Katayama, former self-defense force member, for Love Hotel, reports TBS News, July 30th. Now, Katayama had suffered self-inflicted stab wounds on his abdomen. His condition is not considered life-threatening, police said. I did it, he reportedly told police upon his apprehension in admitting to the crime. And here we have a photo. Anyways, fled by Shinkansen at around 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, 87-year-old Shoichi Shibuya, his wife, Ikako, 81, and their second daughter, Rumiko, were found collapsed and bleeding near a bathroom at the residence located in Kikugawa City. All 3 were later confirmed dead at a hospital. Based on the subsequent investigation, police placed Katayama on a nationwide wanted list. Katayama is believed to have fled Shizuoka Prefecture on a Shinkansen train. Katayama has been hospitalized in a hospital in Tottori, located about 350 kilometers from the scene of the crime, for treatment of his abdominal injuries. Police plan to wait until he has recovered before arresting him. Okay, so now on to our next story. Hiroshima man suspected of attempting to run down 2 women with car after murdering his wife. Tokyo Reporter, August 3rd, 2024. Hiroshima, a 40-year-old man, is in custody after he allegedly injured 2 women with his vehicle, a crime he committed after apparently stabbing his wife to death. At around 5:30 a.m. on Friday, Yukitoshi Kumamoto, of no known occupation, allegedly struck the 2 women aged 80 and 54 with his vehicle in Onomichi City. The women suffered unspecified injuries, reports NHK on August 2nd. Upon his arrest on suspicion of attempted murder, Kumamoto admitted to the allegations. There was no doubt that I hit them with my car, he said. He added, I saw an 80-year-old woman in front of me and I wanted to kill her. Wow. Okay. There's a photo of the suspect. It looks like he's 70 himself. Quote, I hurt my wife. The suspect and the 2 women all live in the same neighborhood in Onomichi. About 10 minutes before the incident, Kumamoto contacted the police. I hurt my wife, he said. When police rushed to his home, they found his wife, 42-year-old Naoko, with wounds to her upper body. She was later confirmed dead at a hospital. The suspect lived with his wife and daughter, who was unharmed, police said. Police believe that Kumamoto flushed his wife and then got in his car and hit the 2 women in the neighborhood. The circumstances that led to the incident are under investigation. Okay, moving on. Whoa, this time we have a doctor. Staffer at National Cerebral and Cardiovascular Center accused of indecent assault. Tokyo Reporter staff on August 3rd, 2024. And this is in Osaka. Hey, that's where Meme Copian lives. Oops, I doxed him. Osaka Prefectural Police have arrested a 42-year-old staff member at the National Cerebral and Cardiovascular Center for allegedly performing indecent acts on a woman in Suita City. My God, earlier this year, reports the Mainichi Broadcasting System, August 3rd. Well, what does he look like? There he is. On a night in late June, Yoshihito Yamashiro, the head of the Advanced Medical Technology Development Department, allegedly groped the body of the woman aged in her 20s just as she was about to ride a bicycle on a street. Upon his arrest on suspicion of indecent assault, Yamashiro denied some of the charges. Quote, I was drunk and I don't remember the details, the suspect was quoted as saying. The woman reported the incident to the police immediately after it occurred, and the suspect was identified via security camera footage shot in the area. Regarding their arrest, a representative of the National Cerebral and Cardiovascular Center commented, quote, "We deeply regret and apologize. We will fully cooperate with the police investigation and take strict action based on the facts," end of quote. Okay, so now, moving on. Here's another one. Ooh, stabby. Kumamoto man stabbed self just before discovery of corpse of ex-colleague in car. Tokyo Reporter staff, August 4th, 2024, in Kumamoto, a 51-year-old man stabbed himself with a knife inside his parked car in Kumamoto City in early July, just before the discovery of the corpse of former colleague in the backseat, police have revealed. It took Keiji Sonomura, a retailing employee, roughly 1 month to recover at a hospital from his injuries, reports the GG Press, July 30th. Upon his arrest on suspicion of murdering Katomi Kawabe, 58, that's a woman's name, on Tuesday, he partially denied the allegation. Quote, "It's true that I strangled her with my hands and arms, but I didn't intend to kill her." Police believe that Sonomura strangled Kawabe in Yamaga City on July 1st. That night, police received a call from her family in which the caller said that Kawabe had, quote, "not come home." On the discovery of the following day, ooh, where's this guy? Yes. Officers from the Yamaga police station discovered Sonomura's vehicle parked with the engine running on the grounds of a material storage yard in the Kita ward of Kumamoto City. When officers attempted to question Sonomura, who was in the driver's seat, he stabbed himself in the stomach with a kitchen knife he was carrying. Kawabe's body was then found slumped in the back seat. The cause of death was later determined to have been asphyxiation, police said. Sonomura and Kawabe were colleagues at a previous workplace, and Kawabe had reportedly consulted other colleagues and friends. Quote, "Sonomura is showing me unrequited affection, and it's bothering me," she said about him. However, Kawabe did not consult with prefectural police about stalking by Sonomura. End of article. I guess if you are the victim of a stalker, it's important to take action. Okay, now, moving on once again. This one kind of turned my stomach. Let me try reading the headlines. Man 68, accused of raping elementary school girl in Nerima, that is a ward in Tokyo. Tokyo Reporter staff, August 5th, 2024. There we go. Have a look. Anyways, what do we have here? Tokyo Metropolitan Police have arrested a 68-year-old man over the alleged rape of an elementary school girl earlier this year, reports NHK, August 5th. At around 4:30 p.m. on June 23rd, Shingo Takahashi of known occupation is alleged to have sexually assaulted the girl inside a garage. Upon his arrest on suspicion of intercourse without consent and carrying out indecent acts, Takahashi denied the allegations, quote, "I have no idea about the matter," the suspect was quoted. The incident took place after the girl, who was on her way to an after-school class during her summer holiday, passed Takahashi on her bicycle. He then started arguing with her. You can remember, this is a 68-year-old man, right? And he said, quote, "You bumped into me. Ouch, that hurt. Come over here," reportedly said, before taking her to the garage to carry out the alleged crimes. The suspect told the girl to keep the incident a secret before leaving the scene on bicycle. He was later identified through the use of security camera footage. The girl left her class early after feeling unwell and went home. She reported the incident at a police station with her father. Quote, "During the summer vacation period, there will be more opportunities for children to go out alone," police said it in a statement. Quote, "If a suspicious person calls out, do not simply follow them, and if anything happens, please call 110. In Japan, instead of 911, we use 110. Okay. Wow, that was rough. Well, another story. This one. Kabuki Cho host amongst 4 nabbed for referring women to sex parlors to pay their debts. Tokyo Reporter staff, 6, 2024. Ooh la la. Well, what do we have here? Yes. Tokyo, 4 men, including sex shop brokers and bar hosts, have been arrested for allegedly introducing female customers to adult entertainment establishments across the country in order to repay debts and collect kickbacks. The rest are part of a stepped-out crackdown on unscrupulous host club operators in the Kabuki Cho red light district that regularly force female customers into prostitution to cover high bar tabs, reports the Sankei Shimbun August 5th. 3 of the suspects include Seiya Kojima, a 31-year-old sex shop broker, 34-year-old scout, Yoshiku Watanabe, and host Yukishiro Obokata, 28, all of whom admit to violating the Employment Security Act and the Act on Punishment of Organized Crimes. Obokata works at a host bar called Since You A Alpha. I don't know, that's the word now. Since You Alpha in Kabukicho. In order for one woman to work to pay off a debt, he sent her to Watanabe, who had her then create a profile that included photographs of her body type. In turn, he sent the information to Kojima, who distributed it to 6 adult entertainment establishments, including in Okinawa and Fukuoka prefectures. And what you have in the photo that you're looking at is on the left-hand side is Yusaku Cho, and on the left, and the other guy is Seiya Kojima. This photo is taken from Twitter. Kojima then assigned the female customer to a soapland in Oita Prefecture that offered the highest, quote, guaranteed deposit per day, which was 60,000 yen. The women earned approximately 2.2 million yen for working at the establishment for 37 days. As well, the suspects received approximately 400,000 yen in referral fees from the establishment between March and May of last year, police said. Parlors around the country. Kojima has contracts with around 30 sex parlors around the country and is believed to regularly have them bid against each other. The amount he illegally received is believed to amount to around 13 million yen over the past 4 years. This is the first time that the host has been arrested for receiving kickbacks from an adult entertainment establishment, police said. The case against the trio is the second. Police had already accused them of collecting a fee after forcing another female customer, who was 18 at the time, into prostitution at the soapland called, quote, Supermax Stage 2 in Beppu City, Oita Prefecture between March and May of last year. So, arrested for the first time, that sounds like a Korean name, Yusaku Sol, that's the guy on the left-hand side, that photo, a 44-year-old sex shop broker. He has been accused of violating the Employment Security Act for introducing a woman to a soapland in Saitama Prefecture. Now, what these brothels used to be called were Turkish baths, and that's where it would be kind of like a public bath except private, and a woman would do all sorts of services for you. However, sometime maybe in the 80s, the Turkish embassy laid protest. They didn't like these places being called Turkish baths, or Turko for short. So there actually was a contest in Japan, and the winning entry was, I think, a salaryman in his 30s. And his suggestion for the new name was Soapland. This is a true story. And what happened after that is, the question is, do you know what they called the Turkish embassy in Tokyo? Soap. That's a joke. Okay, so let's move on to the next story here. This one is a bit longer. It's a suspected serial arsonist apprehended in Saitama. So we have this photo of this guy. Let me share it right here. This guy's name is Fumio Okuma, and he was sent to prosecutors on Wednesday morning. So Saitama, since August 1st, Saitama Prefectural Police have become aware of 9 fires of suspicious origin that have broken out within several kilometers of one another in Kuki and Okinawa cities. Now, Saitama is a prefecture just outside of Tokyo, like a bedroom community. Early on Monday, a warehouse in Kuki caught fire. Early the following morning, police apprehended 61-year-old Fumio Okuma of no known occupation. That's a really popular occupation, it seems, for a lot of these crimes. On suspicion of arson, he was in possession of a box of matches, reports the Nippon News Network, August 7th. Quote, "I have no recollection of it at all," Okuma told police in denying the charges. "I was out on my bicycle to relieve the stress that had built up in my daily life." Wow. The stress that had built up in his daily life. And he has no known occupation. So just imagine the smell. Anyways, Okuma was sent to prosecutors on Wednesday morning. Yeah. Well, what's this? Well, here, police arrested Fumio Okuma. So on August 4th, orange flames split the darkness as they rose from a house in Okinawa. Video captured a car parked nearby, fleeing in a hurry as flames spread nearby. Burning objects could be seen falling onto the road as the house was engulfed in intense flames and smoke. This fire was one of 6 started on that day. "This is what remains of the fire," a victim of one of the blazes said to the network, in referring to a matchstick. "It isn't the type of matchstick that I use. The police found it. It was lying around here." Okuma became a person of interest in the case after an examination of security camera footage. According to the police, Okuma left his home on his bicycle at around midnight on August 6th. Okay. So, what do we have here? 8 fires of suspicious origin have been logged by police in 2 cities in Saitama Prefecture. And here are the locations. Wow. Quote, "I always carry them with me." He was then spotted by an officer on patrol regarding the matches, he said. "I always carry them with me." He was then taken into custody on a voluntary basis and arrested. When the network asked Okuma's brother whether the matches he was carrying were used for cigarettes, he said, "I don't know anything about that." Police are now investigating whether Okuma was indeed behind the 8 other fires started under suspicious circumstances. What do you think? Okay, and this is our last and final story. It's sad, and it goes back to Osaka. Osaka shop clerk dies after stabbing during a daytime robbery. Osaka. This was August 8th, today, 2024. A male jewelry store clerk in the Shinsaibashi area of Osaka City died after being stabbed during a daytime robbery on Wednesday afternoon. Police later apprehended a 27-year-old male Chinese national on suspicion of robbery and murder. Oh, okay. I'll give you a picture, though. That's not a very good picture. According to the police, the perpetrator pretended to be a customer at the jewelry shop called Tokioka as he entered the store. He asked the clerk, 30-year-old Tatsuo Hironaka, to show him a Patek Philippe watch valued at around 62.8 million yen, reports the Nippon News, which was August 8th. Now, I think Patek Philippe probably has the world record for highest, most expensive watches ever sold at auctions. This is a company that was founded in 1839, and let's see, one were I think there was a Patek Philippe, a Grandmaster. It was sold at auction for about $31 million US, and there was another one, kind of like Patek Philippe, Henry Grave Super Complication. It was a pocket watch, and it was sold at auction $24 million. Okay? Real money. Well, let's go back to the story. The discussion was conducted in Chinese. Negotiations continued in a private room for about 5 to 10 minutes. Thereafter, the perpetrator pulled out a knife, grabbed the watch, and bolted the store. The perpetrator stood up to 175 centimeters tall. I think that's around 5'11". He had a shaved head and wore a mask and sunglasses, police said. So this guy's name is Ko Yoha. I don't know if that's right, but that's how I'm reading it right now. And it says Chinese, Chinaman, age 27. He is the suspect. Appeared to have a shaved head. As he fled, he stabbed Hironaka in the abdomen. The victim was rushed to a hospital in an unconscious state, but was later confirmed dead, police said. Just after 4 p.m., Osaka Prefectural Police arrested Ko Yoha at Kansai International Airport on suspicion of attempted robbery and attempted murder. The suspect admitted to the charges, saying, quote, "He stole a watch from the store, clerk, and stabbed him with a knife." The charges were later changed to robbery and murder, reports the Sankei Shimbun, August 7th. Police believe Ko was attempting to flee the country via the airport. Yeah, you think? Okay, I think. Maybe that's a better picture. I think that's him in the center. No. Quote, he came out of the store. No, I think they're turning the clerk there. He came out of the store in a hurry. During the alleged crime, the suspect is believed to have been wearing a hairpiece, a toupee, that made him appear to have. Oh, wait. He was wearing a hairpiece that made him appear to have a shaved head. By the time of his apprehension, he had removed the hairpiece. So it's like a rubber silicone cap. He was also in possession of a luxury watch. A blood-stained knife was found in the hedge of a vacant lot near the store where the incident occurred. Police are investigating whether it was the murder weapon. Quote, he was running, a witness said of the suspect as he fled. Quote, he had a shaved head and was holding a knife in his right hand. It looked like a knife, a big knife, like a normal kitchen knife. The perpetrator was quite big. He was tall and big. Quote, he came out of the store in a hurry, another witness said, and I was right in front of him when he fell over because he was in such a hurry. The incident occurred in the Shinsaibashi Tsuji Shopping Arcade. According to the Shopping Arcade Promotion Association, it stretches for about 580 meters from north to south and is lined with about 140 stores, including apparel and brand shops. In recent years, it has become crowded with foreign tourists visiting Japan. So this might be an interesting case to follow. And yes, Japan has the death penalty. So maybe once this is all done, you'll see him get his due course. Okay, so that's all for this week from the Tokyo Reporter and Max Mura. Have a good day, stay safe, and stay cool because it's really hot outside.